I will give you a case in point in which I'm standing my ground. The issue last week with Saviv. I was not hostile to Saviv. You, Senator, would have reported that Saviv has shown some hostility to you, saying that you're no longer a Buffalo soldier because you're a member of the Labour Party.
Yes.
I would have heard him when he attacked Comrade Lamin because Comrade Lamin switched allegiance. I didn't hear him make any such statement when my dear friend Dr. Errol Court switched, and several others within the Labour Party. And I would have mentioned too that I was fully aware that he used to call me a crazy man when he is at recreation grounds with his friends. Several people reported it to me. But despite those situations, it never really prejudiced my thinking towards him and my commitment to preserve and to elevate his legacy. And I would have mentioned several things that I would have done to enhance his legacy. In fact, I did not even bring them up. You asked me if I'm the one who nominated Saviv for the CARICOM Award, the highest CARICOM Award. I said yes.
Correct.
Then you asked me if I'm the one who nominated him as well. If I'm the one who nominated him for
the $2
his
bill,
image on the $2 bill, and I said yes. I went on to say that, you know, a number of people, or you may have said it, that a number of people said that he didn't even say thank you.
Yes, yes.
And I commented by saying
we have the clip, Prime Minister.
I commented by saying that, Saviv ought to give thanks and that he should stay above the political fray. Now, I believe that is sound advice coming from the Prime Minister of the country. And I just hope that Saviv would not allow people like Jackie Quinn, and somebody told me Aparicio and so on, and other individuals within the UPP and Observer have tried to make a meal out of it. Clearly, they're looking at tension. They're trying to probably impress Saviv as though they're fighting for him. Well, guess what? You can't fight for Saviv as much as Gaston Brown would have fought to preserve and to enhance his reputation, his legacy. And I would have given tangible examples in how I would have helped. I mean, last week too, without getting into any details, I would have spoken about a particular financial issue. And I'm not going to get into any details this week either, in which I would have intervened to assist Saviv. And that is not a private issue, that is public knowledge, because that particular transaction, it is well known that 2 parcels of land owned by Saviv, totaling about 20 acres, is being auctioned. And that action, or those 2 actions in that matter, they've been taking place for years now. No one has bought the 2 lots. But the issue went further than the sale of the land. And again, I'm not going to get into the details, but it is the same Gaston Brown who spoke with the financial institution to make sure that we continue to protect and to preserve the legacy of Saviv, to preserve his reputation. And I will continue to support him. But again, I want to say to Saviv that as a national hero, he is the embodiment of our aspirations as a people. He is actually represent the unity of our country. And a national hero should not be involved in partisan politics to the extent that you're ridiculing individuals for their political allegiance, neither privately nor publicly. A national hero has a responsibility to unite the nation. And I'm also disappointed with Saviv, with the type of contempt that he has extended to Saviv as our transcendent hero, the person who has made the single largest contribution towards the social, economic, and political development of this country. I know that those who are fond of Saviv in the UPP, they try to equate his contribution to Saviv. But, as I said, Saviv is our transcendent hero. And I believe that when we host VC birthday, that it is incumbent on Saviv as a national hero to give respect to Saviv. I don't see why he should join the UPP operatives and to boycott the celebrations, because when we celebrate National Hero Day in October on a yearly basis, I'm sure he would not take too kindly if Labour Party supporters were to, or Labour Party officials, including myself, and by the way, will not do it, so let me make that abundantly clear, But I don't think he will take too kindly if he chose not to respect his contribution on National Heroes Day. So, equally, as they say, to whom much is given, much is expected. And I think that the least that Sir Viv could do is to give thanks. And I make no apologies about that. And I'm also of the view, too, that Sir Viv should cease and desist from his partisan articulations, because ultimately, what he will do is that he will actually undermine his own legacy.